Hi and welcome to today's show. This exclusive programme is brought to you by ChelseaFan12.com. And today there was a comfortable 2-0 win over local West London rivals, Fulham. Now welcome to the Finborough Arms. We're here after the Chelsea-Fulham game. It finished 2-0 to the home team. Another good win, but not an exciting game really. Ron Harris, Gary Chivers with me as always, and also a guest who joins us today, Ben. Hi Ben, how did you enjoy the match today?
It was difficult watching at times. I thought there was quite a few ropey passes, certainly some loose touches, but put it into context, Fulham are a decent footballing team, so I actually think it's a good win in that context. But yeah, if I was Sarri, I'd start considering maybe have Christensen in the defence, have that bit of composure, bringing the ball out.
Do you think he's better than Luiz then?
I'm never one to individually criticise players, but I'd just say maybe instead of going for the spectacular when it's not on, just play that tidy ball out from the back, which Christensen would do, and keep his positioning instead of charging out the line and leaving a gap.
And to be fair, we've got midfielders that can do that as well. We don't really need a central defender to do it, do we?
I thought Loftus-Cheek, on the note of midfield, when Loftus-Cheek came on today, he really added. So I'd consider starting him the next game. Maybe ask Kante to play a little bit deeper, just give the defence a bit more protection. And think the way England do it with Ross Barkley, which worked so well against Spain. Do that with Barkley and Loftus-Cheek for us, and I think that's our best midfield combination.
I know you said you don't want to criticise players, but a quick word on the centre forwards. Who do you fancy? Giroud, Morata, Batshuayi? Who else do you fancy?
Ooh, this is a bit of a tricky one. I think in January we need to do something about that position, and Mitrovic today, with perhaps limited service at times, was a real handful. So I think with the crossing ability Alonso and Azpilicueta have got, he'd scored 20 plus goals a season for us.
Ours are too nice, aren't they? They don't want to upset the opponents. Not like Ron in Ron's day. He wanted to upset the opponent, and Gary couldn't remember who his opponents were, but that's another matter.
I think we could do with a little bit more physicality in a team, yes, I definitely agree. And that's why I'd actually say bring Loftus-Cheek in, because on Thursday night he was actually bullying full-grown men.
He's a beast, isn't he?
Yeah. And he puts himself about, works hard for the team. Don't get me wrong, Kovacic is a lovely little player, but I think especially when in the midfield he needs somebody else who's going to give us a presence coming into the box. That's why I'd go with him.
Do you think we need to play two up front? Would you like that? Would you not like to see the actual pattern of the team change? Instead of playing one up there on his own, play with two of us, or not?
If we had the right players, I'd be behind that idea, Gary, but yeah, if we had, say, a Drogba and an Elka, I'd say yes, absolutely, play the two of them up front. But unless we sign somebody in January, I'd say stick with having a front three. I'd say give somebody like Loftus-Cheek, Barkley that licence to play just off the striker, and then we just need somebody to hold it up a bit better, to give Hazard a bit of a better service to play off.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Ben,
with you.
enjoy your beer. We'll drag you back in a couple of minutes' time, and you've got a chance to win the shirt. All right, so I'll just have a word with these guys, and we'll drag you back in a minute or two.
Brilliant.
Good stuff. So Ben's going to enjoy his beer. Ron, just come round a little bit, face the camera there. What he said is pretty much summed it up, didn't it, Gary? You know, it was an uneventful game. We scored twice.
Yeah, I mean, it was uneventful, but it was a game that we needed to win, and we need to have a decent performance. We sort of got that, but we didn't really impose ourselves on them, and they had a couple of chances as well. And either Balaga in goal off, it was excellent today. He made a couple of great saves for us and kept us in the game at times.
Almost as impressive as your pronunciation there.
Well, I've been practising on it. Their guy out front, Mitrovic, I quite like him.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a bully. He gets around the pitch. He has a go at the centre halves. We don't have a go at their centre halves.
No.
And I think we're missing that. We're missing someone to get hold of them, who gets hold of their two centre halves and has a right proper go.
I know football's changed a lot, but in your day that'd be a friendly, wouldn't it?
Well, I think that football to me is like become a non-contact sport. The good thing that come out of it today is that Chelsea have won 2-0. I don't think it was an A1 performance, but they've got 3 points, and hopefully if the result with the Arsenal and the Spurs, we can have a little gap between the fourth and the 5th places.
And in your day, playing out from the back, that wasn't really an option, was it? Just lump it up front.
Even when Chivs played, you was told to get the ball forward early, and if you make mistakes, it's better to make mistakes down that end than in your own half. But that's the way modern football's gone. Sometimes they have kick-off, they have 10 passes, and they never get their own half.
We made it hard for ourselves. You mentioned about passing about it. I'm not having that passing back to the goalkeeper. I don't think it gets us anywhere. In fact, it forces their team to come and shut us down. I know it's all about keeping possession, but do you know what? If we was to press them in their own box, as soon as they started doing that, we can push our team up to the halfway line and put pressure on them. It's only that we were playing against Fulham that allowed us really to get out at times, and we didn't move the ball quick enough again.
Has the excitement of early season faded a little bit now to reality, where we are top 4 battle for that position?
We are battling for position. I totally agree with you. We're looking for the 4th spot. We've got a transfer window where we're going to need to buy 3 or 4, I think. It'd be interesting to see who goes out and who comes in. But no doubt on their shopping list will be a centre forward, and a centre forward, a big centre forward.
Yeah. Arnautovic wouldn't be bad from West Ham, someone like that.
Yeah, I mean he's decent if you could get someone like that. And I'm looking at the body language from Morata when he come on the pitch was just disappointing. At times he went over to the ball and he went over to their centre half, started pushing the centre half. Just go over there and get the ball, be strong.
He got booked as well for dissent, unbelievable.
I think that, if I was manager, I'd throw the rule book at him, because I can understand people getting booked for a foul, but just kicking the ball away from the free kick.
That's not acceptable.
99 times out of 100, a referee will always penalise you, especially in the modern day football. You might have got away with it in my time and Chivs' time, but you don't.
Maybe
do
in your time. I'm younger than you. Don't forget.
Not that much younger.
I am younger though. Yeah. Sorry.
This is where the strap comes up. So if you want to take Chopper and Chivers for one of your parties, as if we can sell them now. It's another big week. Wednesday away at Wolves. They've seemed to have stopped playing football though, and now just seem to be battling, don't they?
They started off the season tremendously well, but the last 4 or 5 games, I don't think they've picked up a result. But I think for us to keep on the momentum going, we need to go up there. A draw is not, I don't think, particularly good. You need to win, and hopefully we will, because then you're playing Manchester City, who I think are head and shoulders above anybody on the teams that we've seen at the moment.
A draw would be a result, wouldn't it, next Saturday against Man City?
Listen, you look at their back 4 or back 3, whenever you say, would Stones get in our side straight away? Yeah. I doubt it. You don't
think so?
I don't know. Would the other centre half get in our side? No. So, they've got equal players to us, but what they do move the ball quicker. They've got bigger movement up front. You've got the likes of Aguero coming off the centre halves, coming in at the midfield. You've got their midfield going to centre forward. They interchange play unbelievably, but they do it quick.
Sane's unbelievable. Sterling, they're going to rip our left back and right back apart.
I'll tell you what happened. And the same happened again today for a lot of the time especially in the second half. Alonso just went forward.
Yeah.
Alonso just went and left a massive hole. He won't be doing that against Sane, because he does do it against Sane, we'll get ripped to pieces.
Right, that's next Saturday night, so we're back here again for that.
Yes.
Finborough Arms, come and join us. Chopper and Chivs are here. Let's get Ben back in now. We can see if we can win this prize. Come on. Chance to win a fantastic prize here from ChelseaFan12.com.
Okay.
All right, are you a big Chelsea fan?
Yeah, I love it.
You love Chelsea?
Go as much as I can.
You've been supporting Chelsea for a while?
Been going to games since '94, so it feels like a while.
Okay.
The club's certainly changed.
We've got a 1970 FA Cup winners shirt, which obviously Ron was the captain of the Chelsea team in 1970. So he was the first man to pick up the FA Cup on behalf of the Blues. You can have a shirt signed if you can tell me. How difficult should we make it? Who did Chelsea play in the final to win the FA Cup in 1970?
Leeds, and that's the time when Dad started supporting Chelsea, so he's going me up the right way supporting.
There he goes. Ron, show them what you got.
That was too easy, wasn't it? Wasn't it too easy?
A bit easy.
Thank you so much, Ron.
Do you want to hold it up?
Thank you, Gary.
Hold it up to the camera, show what you've got signed on the other side.
Stand on the other side. Brilliant.
There you go. Ron Harris, Chubbert has signed it. Ben, well done. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
There we go. That's it for today. We're back here next Saturday night. Manchester City at home. We'll all be nervous for that one. Make sure you subscribe to the show and come and join us. You'll get some prizes to give away. We'll see you again next week. Visit the ChelseaFan12.com website today to keep up with all the latest Chelsea news and statistics. It's also the place to find signed shirts, photos and works of art featuring past and present legends. Sign up for free now at ChelseaFan12.com. For the fans.
I thought he done ever so well today.
And when we check out, we just make it easy for teams to defend against us. Is that why you sent them home, because you weren't out with them? And I'm not being funny. Have you got a bush tucker trial coming up or anything like that?